Hello, soccer fans. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we are bringing to you some major and important changes that will take place in the Uefa Champions League starting from this season. But before we continue, I want you to please like this video, share this video, follow me on my page so that you'll be able to get all our videos and broadcasts immediately we drop it in the line. So the UEFA Champions League, the group stage from this season will be called the league phase. The league phase. It will not be called a group stage anymore. It will now be called the league phase. And the number of teams to participate from the group stage has increased from 32 to 36. 32 to 36 starting from this season. So this will give opportunity to 4 more teams to be included into the group stage, which is now called the league phase. Under this new format, teams will no longer play the normal 3 matches home and away. In this new format, which is starting this year, there will be a fixture of 8. And in this fixture of 8, there will be 4 matches played at home by each team and 4 matches played away by each team. And to determine the different opponents in this new format, the teams will be initially ranked into 4 seeding pots. 4 seeding pots. Each team will then be drawn to play 2 opponents from each of these pots, playing 1 from each pot at home and then 1 from each pot away, making it 8 matches in the in this phase. So this will give opportunity to teams to test themselves and have a wider coverage, play more matches, and then give prospects for fans to see more matches played in the group stage in this competition starting from this particular year. So now we want to see how the extra 4 teams will be allocated to make it 36 teams in the league phase. Qualifications for the Champions League will continue to be open and also depend on the club's final position in the previous season domestic competition, combined also with each association position in the club coefficient ranking. The basis of the access will remain the same for the current season, and the additional 4 slots available in this particular year will be allocated as follows. Slot 1, that's the additional 4 slots. The first one will go to the place of the club ranked 3rd in the championship of the association in the 5th position in the access list, which is determined by UEFA Association Club coefficient ranking. Second slot will go to be awarded to domestic champion by extending from 4 to 5 the number of clubs qualifying via champions paths in the qualification process. So the team that joins the group stage through qualification process will increase from 4 to 5 from this year. So the slot 3 and slot 4 will be given to the association with the best collective performance by their club in the previous season, which is based on the total number of club coefficient points obtained by each club from an association divided by the number of participating clubs in that association. Those two associations will each earn one automatic place in the league phase for the club ranked next best in their domestic league, behind those clubs that have already qualified directly from the league phase. So this is how the four extra teams will be added to the group stage to make it 36. So now we look at how the league phase will now move to the knockout stage, how the process will be from this year in the UEFA Champions League. The result of each match will decide the overall ranking in the new league, with 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw still applying. The top 8 sides in the league will qualify automatically for round 16, while the teams finishing in the 9th to 24th place will play extra 2-leg knockout phase called playoff to secure their path to the last 16 of the competition. Teams that finish 25 or lower will be eliminated. There is no access to UEFA Europa League this year. The new format, with all the teams ranked together in a single league, will mean that there is no more a play for all the way through to the final night of the league. In the knockout phase, the teams that finish between 9 and 15 will be seeded in the knockout phase playoff, meaning they will face teams placed 17 to 24th, with in principle the return leg to be played at their home. The 8 clubs which prevail in the knockout phase of the playoffs will then proceed to round 16, where they will face each of the top 8 finishers who will be seeded in round 16. To strengthen the synergy between the league and the knockout phases, and to provide more sporting incentive during the league phase, the pairing of the knockout phase will also be partly determined by the league's phase ranking, with a draw which likewise determines and lays out the route for teams to reach the final. So from round 16 upwards, the competition will continue to follow its existing format of knockout rounds, leading to the final stage at a neutral venue selected by UEFA. All games before the final will continue to be played in the midweek to recognize the importance of the domestic calendar for the domestic leagues across Europe, while the final will continue to be played on a Saturday. So this is the new format for the UEFA Champions League starting from this year. This video, please comment on it, share it, like it, and very importantly, please follow me so that you'll be able to get subsequent videos and updates as we drop it. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.